Hey guys, Rigo here with the Noobs, and in today's video I'm going to assess each of the 3 new schematics that we now have access to in Modern Warfare Zombies, those being the Bloodburner, VR11 and Mags of Holding schematics, in terms of how useful each of them are and how much you'll likely need to rely on each of them during your time on the game. So let's get straight into it. So the 3 new schematics were finally released as part of Season 2 Reloaded. This was a welcome introduction to new content, given that we didn't actually get any new MWZ content at the start of Season 2. What has also been good to see about the new schematics is that they're not as easy to obtain as the schematics from the original Dark Aether set in Al Bagra, those being the Aether Blade, Golden Armour and Dogbone schematics. Those schematics could easily be obtained in a single trip to the Tier 5 version of the Dark Aether, assuming you successfully completed all 3 of the missions. With the new Dark Aether set in Said City, you'll often find that you will only be rewarded one of the 3 schematics during a trip to Tier 5, even after completing all 3 missions. This gives the game some replayability and means you've got something to grind towards rather than just being given all of the cool new rewards in one game. So it's clear the new schematics are rarer and harder to come by, but the key question is, are they actually any good when it comes to the practicalities of Modern Warfare Zombies? Starting off with Mags of Holding then, and this is an interesting one because on the face of it you'd think this is obviously a super useful thing to be able to use. It means you never have to reload and can just keep firing lead into zombies. I find the reality is somewhat different though, and it's very dependent on the weapon you're using. If, for example, you've got a pump action shotgun, Mags of Holding is great. You can just keep firing and firing with no worry about your ammo reserves. If, however, you're using something like an assault rifle, which I often do, constantly firing your weapon means that before you know it, you've got no ammo left at all. Now, zombies do drop ammo pouches fairly regularly, but I never felt like I ran out of ammo with a typical assault rifle before Mags of Holding, but now when I use it on that type of weapon, I feel like I'm constantly running out of ammo. So for me, the Mags of Holding's value is weapon specific. Given that we have Sleight of Hand offering a fast reload anyway, I don't think it's that valuable as a power-up, but it will help you more if you run with long reload weapon times like shotguns and LMGs. In summary, I'd give the Mags of Holding a 7 out of 10 for practicality and usability. Next up, we've got the Bloodburner key schematic. Now, the Bloodburner bike has been around since the inception of MWZ, and it's a bit like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. I'm personally not a big fan of the bike itself. It does have its uses, being invulnerable and being able to traverse over water, but it's clunky, has a large turning circle, and it's just kind of annoying. In addition, you can use your Bloodburner key to spawn the bike, but the chances are you'll only have use of it for around 5 to 10 minutes anyway. The moment you move into a populated area and jump off the bike to pick up something like a contract or loot some crates, the chances are another player will just drive off with the bike anyway. If I compare the Bloodburner to the Scorcher, it's a huge difference in how valuable it is in terms of being able to traverse the map. You're going to have the Scorcher for the full game, but as I say, you'll probably keep the bike for 10 minutes max, and the Scorcher will get you around much quicker anyway. In summary, I'd give the Bloodburner schematic and its item a 4 out of 10 for practicality and usability. Use it if you have to, but if you've got a Scorcher handy, then I'd recommend using that instead. And last but not least, we have the VR11 plans. This weapon has been around for a while, and to be honest, I don't really see huge benefits in it. Yes, you can turn foes into friends, but we already have that functionality with the Brainrot ammo mod. The only other real benefit is when you're completing escort missions. If you fire the Pack-a-Punch version of the VR11 at the damaged escort vehicle, it will heal it, and this is super useful in the original Dark Aether in Al Bagra. But the irony is that whilst you obtain the VR11 plans and many of the cases from Said City's Dark Aether, there is no escort mission there, so I don't really see the value in it. Based on those points, in summary, I'd give the VR11 a 5 out of 10 for practicality and usability. So all in all, whilst the new schematics and items that they can craft are quite cool, I don't feel like they're super useful, and certainly not anywhere near as useful as the Dogbone and the Gold Armour Plate, which I'd easily rate 9 out of 10 in both instances. But what do you think? Are the new schematics useful? And if not, do you at least have fun crafting the items and using them to help you navigate through some tough MWZ matches? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review or you just enjoy our content in general, then click that sub button. We have a ton of Call of Duty Zombies related content. Take care guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.